I'm gonna teach you how to go viral on Instagram Reels. I've had many videos go viral. I wanted to give you guys some tips. This video is gonna teach you how to get a viral Instagram Reel. My most recent video that went viral had over 3 million views.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Everyone my age can relate to that. And even the people who couldn't relate to it created some great discourse. Be just a little bit controversial. You don't want to be famous for saying something inappropriate. However, when you say an opinion, it 9 times out of 10 is really going to help you go viral. Even if they're disagreeing with me, they're boosting the video. I did another video saying I'm trying to explain to Gen Z that I'm not wearing skinny jeans. It was so controversial to the internet. And so of course that video did well. All I had to do was talk about skinny jeans, Gen Z versus millennial. So just a little bit of controversy, any type of opinion. If you're like, hey, I think that pineapple on pizza is disgusting. If that has something to do with your niche, post that, because that little itty bitty controversy alone, not saying anything too problematic, is just gonna fuel your video though. And that's gonna get people talking in the comments, which is gonna get more engagement, which is gonna make people send it to their friends, tag people and be like, ew, do you agree? And there you go, it's fueling your video. You also wanna make sure that you're not making reels that are too long. My most recent video over 1 million views was 6 seconds long. It's a really short video. Now, you can't post anything for like 2 seconds. I wouldn't recommend doing that. You should be starting with under 9 seconds for sure. Somewhere in between 6 to 9 seconds found to be my sweet spot when it comes for me creating a viral video or a post that does over 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, etc. You need to keep it short. Nobody knows you. I'm not gonna say nobody wants to watch a minute video of you, but it's definitely gonna be harder to keep someone's attention when you're just starting off as a creator for a minute than it is 6 seconds. Now, if you make amazing 1-minute videos, then so be it. However, longer form content starting off isn't usually the thing that makes you go viral. And this video is all about me teaching you how to go viral. Because the thing is, you want to make sure you're able to get 100% watch time or more than 100% watch time, which means someone's watching the video all the way through or they're letting it loop. It's much easier to have a video that's 6 to 9 seconds long loop than it is for a video that's an entire minute. And then you also want to make sure that you're using trending audios. It's not a requirement. However, it's such low-hanging fruit for going viral. It's like the easiest, quickest way to do it. I have a couple videos that over 100,000 views, over 1 million views. A few of them all use the exact same sound. It's a sound that's been trending on Instagram, that also was trending on TikTok.
Come on.
Oh no, you don't understand. This isn't a liar.
It just does well every single time. Every single time I post a video with that audio, it does well because people recognize the audio. They think it's funny. There's a trend attached to it, which means it's easy for you to kind of convey what you're trying to say with the text on the screen. And that means people are gonna let it loop because they like hearing that audio as well. So it's so easy for you to pick something that's trending, whether it be on TikTok or Instagram, and then just kind of add your own twist to that, add your own caption above your head, and boom, now you got a viral video. You also need to make sure that you have good quality videos. You don't need some fancy camera. I still film a lot of my reels, if not like 50% of them on my iPhone, on this phone right here. A lot of people film on like older iPhones and stuff too. By good quality, I don't mean you have to go buy a camera. I just mean you need to wipe your camera lens on your iPhone and film something. And better yet, don't just film it with your front camera. Turn your iPhone around because the back camera is better on every iPhone. Turn it around, set up your tripod, set a timer, stand across the room, and film your TikTok. That is such an easy way to separate yourself from like some random video that could never get views versus you getting 1 million views. You have to remember, when people are scrolling on Instagram, they are judging you harshly. You have about less than a second to capture their attention. If they see your video and it looks incredibly blurry, they're going to swipe off. They're gonna be over it. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you're saying. They can't really make out what's on screen. It looks like it's bad production. But if you made that exact same video, you use your back camera, you just wiped it off with a little microfiber cloth, or you can use one of those lens wipes that people use for their glasses as well. Just wipe it off. Like, you can do it. It takes 5 seconds. Set up your camera and then film it. And that good quality is going to be the one thing that's going to take you from 100 views to 100,000 views to 1 million views. In addition to that, when something works for you, on Instagram Reels, recreate it. I do not understand when I see a creator who has a video that does really well, they just stop doing it. And then they wonder why their growth has started to slow down again. There is no expiration date on a video idea. If you do a video with a sound and a format and a trend, and it does well, and by well, I don't even mean it has to do over 100,000 views, over 1,000,000 views. I mean, if all your videos are getting 200 views and you suddenly had one that got 1,000 views, that is doing well for your page, and you need to recreate it. If you have videos that usually do 1,000 views and you finally got one for 5,000 views or 10,000 views, that means that that concept works for your page. Your audience loves it. You need to double down. And not only once, I mean continuously keep doing it until you can't do it anymore. This last reel got me over 3 million views. It's a recreation of a sound I already used a handful of times. Same format. You have a video that's doing well, make it again, and then make it again, and then make a spin-off series of that video. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. Any creator you can think of right now on TikTok or Instagram that has grown a really big following, you can definitely think of a series that they had that got you attached to them. Because that is how you create bond with your community, because they come to you for whatever this type of video is. Every creator needs a signature. And by recreating that viral video, you can help yourself find that signature. You need to be consistent. You cannot try and do this once a week and then be upset that the one video you did taking all my advice didn't go viral. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. There's gonna be videos that don't do well. And honestly, you could do all of this and it still not go viral. It could just be the algorithm that day. But you know what? Make another one. Make 3 more. You need to be posting more consistently. You don't have to post every single day. I know that might not be sustainable for some people, especially if you have a job, because I too just had a full-time job and I couldn't post every single day. But if you can post 3 to 4 times a week and you can commit yourself to doing 1 video per day, you would be in such a good spot. It literally takes 5 seconds. And the easiest way to make yourself consistent is to literally film these concepts on TikTok. I make a good amount of my reels on TikTok with those trending audios, and then I literally just repost them on Instagram. It's free to do. It makes posting on multiple platforms much easier, and it keeps you consistent. So post something on TikTok. If you see anything trending in your niche, make it, recreate it, upload it onto Instagram. And just like that, the same video can perform 2 different ways on both platforms. I've had a video that I posted on Instagram get 100,000 views, and then I posted it on Instagram and it got over 1,000,000 views. I've had another video on TikTok that I posted and it's got like 600 views, and then I posted on Instagram 10,000 views. You need to be repurposing this content because that's gonna make it easier. And the more you show Instagram that you're willing to post, that you're willing to show up on that platform, the more they're going to be willing to push you out. And be specific. What type of growth videos do you want to see? What do you need help with? Comment below. Check out my last Instagram tips video if you didn't already see it. I have an entire playlist as well that's super helpful if you're trying to grow your community on Instagram. Like and subscribe, and as always, I am so thankful for my community. Bye.